Come one, come all. It's tough to say, y'all. Yo, it's Graham O. I'm energetic and good. I'm on a lot of sleep and caffeine. My brain could not possibly be drained.
B McD back on the mic. Yeah, Graham, sleeping not a whole lot these days.
No.
So I'll give the audience that a little bit of truth. Graham's been lying to you all. He is not on a lot of sleep. He's not on a lot of energy.
No.
But we come to you because we thrive to get behind the mic and talk to our people, our audience, our tough to sayers. I really think we should make a better audience name, the people.
I have some open floor questions for you. How do you specifically prepare for an interview? Do you have any rituals, any preparation?
I have a 5-day process. First 2 days dedicated entirely to research. I'll then schedule some sort of mock interview. I'm fortunate enough through the college that we have an incredible resource advisor who I use. And I actually keep a rolling Word doc of questions, answers, but each one will change according to the company. And it has kind of just been a year of doing that where I think I've kind of figured it out. And now I think also with Tough to Say, I just feel very comfortable talking.
I have 1,000 lessons that I've learned since last we spoke.
Yeah.
Lots has happened. Lots has transpired. Some professional, some personal. I got to say, now more than at any point in our TTS life cycle, I realized how reciprocation's often not at play. Oftentimes, we'll send these shots to, honestly, some people that we know well. Like, not just straight. I understand when I DM Lil Yachty that I'm not going to get a response, but it's just worth shooting the shot. But we have had friends that just don't respond. And
Very
I
good
wonder
friends.
and then nothing, literally zilch nada. But to ask somebody, I would say this is fairly professional, and say, hey, would you ever want to do this? And just hear crickets is, I don't know, man, rubs me the wrong way. I might start dropping names out here.
I've had it happen a couple times. The no response to the inquiry of if you would want to be interviewed. But one in particular, man, it was like such a shocker. It was about as we were doing the COVID episodes.
Yeah.
I was trying to get one of my really good friends. Nothing. So I feel you, man. It's a very it's just this weird type of social awkwardness that we would have never have had without Tough to Say. So with that, I got to say, hey, maybe it's just kind of a blessing. We got to experience something new that most people don't even have any idea that exists.
And in that same vein, my second lesson is you can never say never. You should never burn those bridges because you never know when you might walk across one again. Give me a couple of your lessons. I have 2 more.
My one thing is just the importance of a list, man. I have so many things that are due. I just keep an ongoing list of what's due on each day and track them. So what I've learned is that just works for me. I try and sometimes force it with calendar invites and other stuff. And if anything, I just need to write it and remember it.
I'm going to introduce our guest, and then I will share one last thing with you all before I go. We're welcoming Basil Jackson. He's a friend of mine from way back when. He was an older guy at my high school.
Another Berkeley person, guys.
Hey, look,
Sorry.
hey, I'm out here looking for people to talk on my podcast. I don't know who's going to come on. I don't know. No, I'm working on it. But there are some cool people to chat with there, so I'm just going to keep bringing them down the pipeline. But Basil's a senior marketing associate at Baker Tilly in Philly. He's kind of a Philly legend. And he also is a fellow podcaster. He runs the So I Was Thinking, a podcast about living your best life. That's over on Apple Pods. I've been a listener. I like it. I dig. And I want to welcome him to the table. But what I'll leave you all with is actually a quote from my brother. Shout out to Chad. A lot of shout outs today. It was Chad's birthday last week. I was talking to him. It's funny. I was staring at 3 screens and I could hear the whoosh of water in the background. He was at the beach and very mellow. He's a very mellow guy. He just says, and I guess I should offer maybe a little additional context. I like to ask people on their birthdays if they have any wisdom to share with me because I think it's a very reflective day, even if you don't think it is for yourself, naturally because it's your day. I think you're at your peak of being able to share cool things with other people. So it's just something I've tried to start doing. And I asked him, hey, man, do you have any wisdom for me? He's 29, so he's almost there to 30. And he said, always make sure you know why you're doing what you're doing. And if you can't answer that question, do something else. And with that, we welcome Basil Jackson to the table. Welcome to the table, Baz.
Nice mic drop. Bye, everybody.